Everyone, it's Lwandile here, the leader and the instructor of Manikwe School. Okay. Let me jump back. Okay, this is the problem on hand, you guys. However, I am not planning on bothering myself trying to read through all of this. Why? Because I already did that. Okay, I'm just doing this so that you guys can read it through yourself in case you don't have a textbook or you did not watch my previous video on this exercise. We're doing exercise 8.1, guys. I know the previous one, I was kind of I don't know, but it was inconvenient, you guys, in some way. That wasn't the best version of myself teaching you guys. Anyways, let's continue. Just before I do, you guys, let me tell you something. On this exercise here, I'll be applying stuff that is only gonna be covered on my websites. So I'll be applying object-oriented concepts. And if you're that curious about it, you can stay. And if you feel like, you know what, that will be overwhelming for you, you might as well skip this video and then check the subsequent ones. Okay, now let's get started. Again, we're doing 8.1. So here's the deal. Just like always, I need to create a scanner. Scanner. System.in. Really? Close. Scanner. You know what? I'll create a method. I will have a method that is actually responsible for creating an array for us. I'll have a method that will create an array for us. And the array is M. Okay, so create matrix. However, this method will accept a scanner objects. Okay, let me scroll down and create it. Okay, so it's gonna be public static. It's going to return an double array create matrix. As arguments, it's going to take a scanner object. This is you can think of this as passing any variable, except that variables are value type, whereas objects are except that you see, objects are passed by reference, whereas variables are passed by value. Okay, and I don't want to go deep. What does that mean? But okay. But that's what you gotta know. Okay, you can do a little bit of research yourself. Okay. You know what? Let me take care of this first before I continue. Let me finish with this method. Okay, I'll simply go system.out.print. Enter a 3 by 4 matrix row by row. You know what, let me just generalize it even more. Let me enter an n by m matrix. Okay. However, enter an n by m matrix. But in order for us to do that, in order for us to be able to create an n by m matrix, we first need to know what number of rows, the number of rows for a matrix, and the number of rows for and its number of columns. Enter number of rows for a matrix. Okay, so I'll have a variable to hold that. It's gonna be called number of rows. Scanner dot next, and now let me go number of columns. Enter number of columns. 4. 4. Columns. Okay. Now there we've got the number of rows and the number of columns. The last thing for us to do is to add what? Is to create our matrix. Let me call it M again, or matrix, doesn't matter. Matrix, number of rows, number of columns. What's going on? Did I misspell? Oh, I forgot the new keyword. Okay, but remember, guys, we need to make sure that oh, you know what? Perhaps it's a good idea to make sure that we do not get negative numbers. So let me just go math.ups. Let me take the absolute value of whatever that's gonna be given us by a user. So if the user gives us something like negative 5 rows, that's gonna correspond to 5 rows. Okay. Thing is, I don't wanna have another code here responsible for validating. I don't want to check if the number is negative, then do that. No, that's not what I want to do. That's why I'm just using the absolute value function. Again, guys, there's nothing. Oh, wait. Okay, let me continue. Let me not mention that. Okay, now I want to go system.out.print. You see, let me wait, you guys, before I continue. You see, we could have generalized our previous solution. That is to say, we could have made it work for any number of rows or columns. Okay. Applying object-oriented has nothing to do with the capability of generalizing the solution. Okay. It's just that it's a coincidence that I'm generalizing the solution and I am also using objects oriented. programming. I'm also applying object-oriented programming. That's what I meant. Okay, so now let's just go enter a number of rows by number of columns matrix row by row. Okay, now it is time fill my array. Now in order to do that, I'll simply go R for rows. It's R less than number of rows. R plus plus. And C for number of for columns is C less than number of columns. C plus plus. I'll go matrix add RC is equal to whatever the user is going to give us. Okay, now that I'm done filling my matrix, the next thing for me to do is to simply return it. That took care of that. Okay, now it is time to create this method here, the one that is actually responsible for giving us a sum for a specific or rather specified column. Let me just create it right here. It's gonna be more or less like what we had before. Double sum column. Oops. Double matrix. Perhaps I should go int column index. First things first, I want to make sure that column index is less than matrix dot it's not matrix there, it's 0. Column and oops, this is not a for loop. Damn, really? So as long as column index is within the right range, then we good. Okay, you know what, let me do that. Okay, it's gonna be sum also 0 row equals to 0 is row less than hem dot length row plus plus. Now sum is equal to row column index. So we keep adding, and then once we're done, we'll return the value of sum. Otherwise, let's just return the minimum value of sum. Perhaps that's not a good idea. Let's go with what we had. Let's just go not a number. Let's just go with that for the same reason we did on my previous solution. Okay, guys. Now it is time we display sums. Int column index. Guys, you're gonna have to bear with me. People, I don't know what's up with them. They really like laying. They really like yelling. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm making these videos. Just kidding, you guys. So let's just go. Oh. Index plus plus. Just like before, simply have a print statement, a printf. I'll simply go system sum of elements at percent d is percent one number after a comma, of course. Percent 1.1. Then I go to the next line. I'll pass column index, and then I'll pass some column column index. Do we have a problem? What's going on? Column index is less than that. Oh damn! Oops, there's a semicolon on my loop. Now that I took care of it, let me Oops, no. That's not what I wanna run. This is what I wanna run. I was actually running the previous solution. Let's go 5 by 3 matrix. So 5 columns, 1, 2, 3. I should have used. So that's my first row. My second one is 1, 2, 3 again. My third row is 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. That's the fourth one. The fifth one is Now let's calculate. As for my first column, I've got 1 up there, plus 1, 2, 3, 9, 6, plus 5, it's 11. As for the second one, I've got 2 plus 2, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 4, so it's 12. As for the last one, I've got 3 plus 3 plus 3, so that's 9, 10, 13. Okay, again guys, you can play around with this however we like. Perhaps the only thing I might wanna change here is this part. This one right here, I wanna use println so that all of my inputs is gonna start on the new line. Unlike this case over here, you see the first row is up there while the others are underneath this line here. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this tutorial, you guys. I just want you to know that I'm not concerned much about efficiency, nor am I concerned much about effectiveness. I just randomly write code, you guys. Hopefully you're gonna benefit out of it. Okay, so see you guys on the next tutorial. Cheers, I'm gone.